Do you ever feel stuck, like you're surrounded by challenges and can't move forward? We've all been there. Life throws mud at us, leaving us feeling trapped. But what if we could use that mud to grow stronger? Our brains are powerful tools. We often forget this. We let fear and doubt take over. We avoid tough tasks and stay stuck in our comfort zones. But there's a way to break free. Imagine a lotus flower. It grows in muddy water, yet it rises above to bloom beautifully. This is the power of the Lotus Technique. It's about training your mind to see challenges as opportunities for growth. With the Lotus Technique, you can rewire your brain for success. You can learn to thrive, not just survive. Ready to discover your inner strength? Let's begin. The Lotus Technique is a three-step process inspired by the lotus flower. It's about transforming struggle into strength. Just like the lotus pushes through mud to reach the light, we can overcome challenges to reach our full potential. The first principle is embrace discomfort. Growth begins outside your comfort zone. The second is detach from emotion. Don't let fear and doubt control you. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Finally, step into flow. This is about achieving a state of deep focus and effortless action. By mastering these three principles, you can unlock your brain's true power. The Lotus Technique isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head-on, learning from them, and emerging stronger. Are you ready to rise above the mud? The first step to mastering the Lotus Technique is to embrace discomfort. Think of it this way: no pain, no gain. Your comfort zone is a cozy place, but nothing grows there. Start small. Choose one uncomfortable task each day. It could be taking a cold shower, speaking up in a meeting, or finally starting that project you've been putting off. Overthinking is the enemy. Use the 5-second rule. When you have an impulse to do something uncomfortable, act within 5 seconds. Don't give your brain time to talk you out of it. Focus on the reward, not the effort. Visualize the feeling of accomplishment you'll get after completing the task. This will motivate you to push through the initial discomfort. Remember, growth starts when you step outside your comfort zone. Section 4. Detach from emotion. Find clarity in chaos. Emotions can be overwhelming. They can cloud our judgment and hold us back. That's why the second principle of the Lotus Technique is detach from emotion. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It's about observing them without letting them control you. Practice the observer mind method. When you feel a strong emotion, acknowledge it without judgment. For example, instead of saying, "I'm stressed," say, "I notice I'm feeling stressed right now." This creates distance between you and the emotion, making it less powerful. Engage in mindful action. Set a timer for 10 minutes and focus on one task without distraction. This could be writing, reading, or even just deep breathing. Mindful action helps you stay present and cultivate a sense of calm. Remember, you are not your emotions. You have the power to choose how you respond to them. Section 5. Step into flow, bloom with focus. The final principle of the Lotus Technique is step into flow. This is about achieving a state of deep concentration where you're fully immersed in the task at hand. It's about working smarter, not harder. Create a ritual for deep work. This could be making a cup of tea, lighting a candle, or putting on your headphones. A ritual signals to your brain that it's time to focus. Use the first step rule. Sometimes the hardest part is getting started. Tell yourself you just need to take the first step. For example, I just need to open my laptop. Once you start, it's easier to keep going. Eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and find a quiet workspace. Distractions break your focus and make it harder to achieve flow. Remember, flow is about effortless action. It's about being so absorbed in what you're doing that time seems to fly by. And it's a state anyone can achieve with practice. Section 6. The science of blooming. The Lotus Technique isn't just some feel-good philosophy. It's backed by science. Your brain is constantly changing and adapting based on your experiences. This is called neuroplasticity. When you repeatedly push yourself outside your comfort zone, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with resilience and determination. Your brain literally rewires itself to become better at handling challenges. The Lotus Technique also taps into the dopamine reward system. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in motivation and pleasure. When you complete a challenging task, your brain releases dopamine, which reinforces the behavior. Finally, the Lotus Technique activates your prefrontal cortex. the part of your brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and self-control. As you practice the technique, you strengthen your prefrontal cortex, making it easier to resist distractions and stay focused on your goals. In essence, the Lotus Technique is a brain training program disguised as a self-improvement technique. Section 7. Your journey to inner strength. The Lotus Technique is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously challenging yourself to grow and evolve. It's about learning to thrive in the face of adversity. Start small, be patient, and celebrate your progress along the way. Remember, even the most beautiful lotus flower started as a seed buried in the mud. Now it's your turn. Embrace the Lotus Technique and unlock your brain's incredible potential. You have the power to rise above any challenge and create a life of meaning and purpose. The journey starts now.